everyone, welcome back to my channel. So recently, with the increase of usage of really strong chemicals such as AHA, BHA, benzoperoxide and retinol and etc., I've noticed that dermatitis and compromised skin barriers have become really common skin problems. I myself have unknowingly irritated my skin with literally all of the chemicals I've just mentioned, and so for the past 2 months I've decided to tweak my skincare routine a little bit and just focus on using super gentle and healing products for my skin. And since then, I would say that my skin has improved pretty drastically, and so today I wanted to share with you guys some of the best and worst skincare ingredients you can use to help heal, soothe and calm your skin. So I'm going to begin with the best ingredients in no particular order. So first up, I've got Panthenol. Panthenol is the alcohol form of vitamin B5, and many studies and research have concluded that Panthenol used in skincare is able to work as both a humectant as well as an emollient due to its ability to attract moisture and also significantly decrease transepidermal water loss, aka the loss of moisture through evaporation, and therefore overall increasing the hydration levels in the skin. Due to its ability to constantly retain good moisture levels in the skin, it is also proven to be able to promote healthier and stronger skin tissues. It is able to help relieve skin sensitivity, skin itchiness, and all the various symptoms of skin irritation such as dryness and roughness and etc., and therefore overall just benefiting and speeding up the healing process of the skin. Next, good and effective humectants. If you haven't caught on it yet, hydration plays a really big and important role when it comes to healing and calming of the skin, and that is because dehydration is very often the main cause of both dermatitis as well as a weakened skin barrier. And therefore, one of the best and probably simplest way to start healing and calming down your skin is to simply focus on keeping your skin well hydrated by making use of really good and effective humectants such as glycerin, hyaluronic acid, and natural moisturizing factors. So while there are many different types of humectants available, these three are definitely my favorite because unlike humectants like butylene glycol or propylene glycol or even honey, these three are actually naturally found and produced by our body, which makes them more suitable and less irritating, especially for those people who have super reactive skin or very sensitive or sensitized skin. Moving on, Centella Asiatica. So Centella Asiatica is a plant-based ingredient that is most commonly found in products that are targeted to treat acne and blemishes. So even way before this ingredient blew up in the skincare industry, Centella Asiatica was already being used in medicine for wound and burns healing. One of the reasons why is because of its high antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, which makes it a powerful ingredient for healing. So since acne is caused by inflammation and pimples are basically wounds, this makes Centella Asiatica very suitable to help heal, treat, and calm acne. Going back to the importance of hydrating, Centella Asiatica is also proven in numerous research to help significantly increase moisture levels in the skin, and therefore this ingredient is not just suitable for people with blemish-prone skin, but it's also very suitable for people with skin irritations, redness, sunburns, dry and dehydrated skin, or even aging skin. Next, medicaicide. Being one of the active compounds of Centella Asiatica, medicaicide is derived from Centella Asiatica. So with that said, obviously medicaicide has similar properties and benefits as Centella Asiatica. Medicaicide also possesses high antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, making it a really great ingredient for healing as well. But apart from that, many research has also observed medicaicide's significant contribution to the decrease in and healing of inflammation as well as hyperpigmentation caused by UV rays. And therefore, for people who are dealing with post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, aka acne marks, you might be interested to introduce medicaicide or Centella Asiatica into your routine, because even though acne marks are not caused by UV rays do have the potential to darken and also slow down the healing process of acne marks. Finally, I've got petroleum jelly, aka Vaseline. So going back to the importance of moisturizing the skin again, when it comes to moisturizing the skin, I find that it is really important and helpful to use an occlusive at the very last step of your routine, just to help really seal in all the moisture and also to prevent transepidermal water loss. And so commonly used occlusive includes facial oils such as jojoba oil, argan oil, marula oil, and etc. But in my opinion, petroleum jelly, aka Vaseline, Vaseline is probably one of the best occlusives available, and this is because of its ability to really remarkably reduce transepidermal water loss, and also as compared to facial oils, Vaseline poses zero risk of clogging the skin, and it is also the least likely occlusive to irritate the skin, so that makes it suitable for pretty much everyone. So since your skin will not absorb petroleum jelly, it is more recommended that you use it at night so your skin can maximize the healing abilities while you sleep. Slugging is a relatively new method in skincare, and it's basically sleeping with a layer of Vaseline all over your face. Personally, I'm not a fan of slugging. I've never tried it and I'm not keen on trying it. For me, I just like to put Vaseline on the areas where I find gets dry or irritated the most often. One really important thing to take note of is that occlusives on their own are not moisturizing. They just give you the illusion of moisturized skin, but they're actually not moisturizing. And so make sure to remember to apply your moisturizer first before you apply your occlusive. Now on to the worst ingredients. Number 1, aloe vera. For years, aloe vera has been heavily promoted and advertised to do wonders for the healing of the skin, for dry skin, for sunburns, and etc.
Would you like some aloe vera? You just got burned.
So earlier this year, I've actually severely damaged my skin by overusing AHA. I had a chemical burn on the sides of my nose as well as around my mouth. And so prior to start using petroleum jelly, I was actually using a 99% aloe vera gel in an attempt to treat it. And after 2 whole weeks of diligently applying every day and night, and shall I add, reapplying throughout the day as well, I did not see any improvements, and if anything, it was just my own body doing its healing job. So after learning more about moisturizing the skin, about humectants, emollients, and occlusives, I've learned the reason why aloe vera is practically useless for the skin, and that is because it contains, give or take, 99% water, like just water. And so water is just moisture. It's not a humectant and it's not an emollient or an occlusive. And so when you apply aloe vera onto your skin, you're as good as just applying 99% water onto your skin, which will ultimately result in faster evaporation, and that is the reason why my skin always feels more tight and more uncomfortable. Number 2, essential oils. So once again, there are quite a number of essential oils that are being heavily promoted to provide healing benefits for the skin due to its anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties, such as tea tree oil, lavender oil, lemon oil, peppermint oil, rosemary oil, and the list goes on and on and on. But the truth is, all essential oils are highly toxic for our skin unless diluted to a 0.01 concentrate. A shockingly big difference to what the internet usually recommends, which is 100% undiluted pure essential oil. I have an entire video and blog post completed with research abstracts talking about the toxic effects of essential oils on our skin, and so if you're keen to learn more, feel free to give it a watch or a read. The links will be in the description box. Number 3, ice. So ice is frequently recommended to help relieve the irritating symptoms of irritated skin or dry skin or burnt skin caused by either the sun or chemicals. There's only one reason why ice is able to provide some sort of relief, and that is it is so cold that it distracts you, and that's it. Once again, ice is just water, which will eventually speed up evaporation and the loss of moisture. In addition, ice is so cold that it will not only dry the skin but also irritate the skin, because extreme temperatures, so whether it's cold or super hot, just does not go well with the skin. It will irritate the skin, and so that is the reason why room temperature water or lukewarm water is always recommended to use when you wash your face. Last of all, this is especially for those with acne-prone skin, facial oils. So as I've mentioned earlier on, occlusives can be really helpful in the healing of the skin, and occlusives includes facial oils. But the reasons why I am listing facial oils as one of the worst ingredients used in healing is because, contrary to what many people believe, that facial oils have healing properties and nourishing properties and all sorts of skincare benefits for the skin, facial oils are actually overhyped by the beauty industry. While there are research that point out the different acids in facial oils that might be beneficial for our skin, all of them all of the research have also pointed out that more evidence is required and more study is required to prove the effectiveness of facial oils when it comes to wound healing as well as healing of the skin barrier. In addition, there are also research that points out that the use of certain facial oils can cause further irritations to the skin. So for those people with acne-prone skin, I feel like it's also really important to note that a 0 to 1 comedogenic rating does not mean that an oil is clog proof. It simply means that the oil is the least likely to clog your pores, but still possible, and especially if 100% of that oil is being used. As usual, everyone's skin is different. Some people, despite having oily skin, are less prone to clogging, and so they might be fine with using facial oils. Some people, despite having dry skin, they are very prone to clogging, and so it really all depends on how prone to clogging your skin is. And so for people with acne-prone skin, aka pores that clog a lot more easily, I find that it's just overall wiser and safer to simply stick to ingredients that you know are safe for your skin and will not cause you to break out. So if you're interested in any product recommendations, I will list a couple of my favorite ones in the description box below, so make sure you open that up. And we've come to the end of today's video. As usual, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what's up, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye! Thank you so much for watching.